yeah, we commend the governor, but you see, there's one thing that is that's working for the state governor. The appointment of a former labor leader, Enu Edoka, former NLC chairman, as SA on labor. State government are not permitted to have commissioner of labor, except SA. So the SA on labor, Enu Edoka, has been very impactful, and the governor has appointed labor leaders that are guiding him in this direction. So we wish him all the best. Another state government like Edo State, who is paying 70,000 naira, they should look inward and their internal revenue and ensure that yes, these monies are paid so that they will get the accolades at the end of the day.
Abu, let me correct you on that. There's no law restricting the states from appointing commissioner for labor. I think they have a work.
He's on the concurrent list.
Yeah, they can. But the
example, state government cannot appoint commissioners of labor except SA on labor. It's against the constitution. It's against the Labor Act.
Okay, we'll clarify that.
It's against the 2004 Labor Act.
No, it's a constitutional thing. It's not a
matter of
enactment of act. It's a constitutional issue.
When Odudo needs to be commended, the governor of Kogi State, but he is not the first in the history of Nigeria to do that. Recall that in 1980, when 100 naira was approved as minimum wage during the Shagari period, it was the shortest strike ever witnessed in the history of this country. That strike, led by Hassan Sumanu, the NSC president, lasted for 3 days. And the late President Shagari listened to labor and sent a bill to the National Assembly, and then 100 naira was approved as minimum wage. And the governors of Kano and Kaduna, Abubakar Remi and Balarabe Musa, added 2 naira to their own. So they were paying 102 naira. So it's not the first time. We urge states to also look in that direction. Where they can afford it comfortably, they should be. There's no law restricting that they cannot increase above what the federal government has already approved for workers.
Yes, that is why we are calling on them to look internally how to generate more funding instead of relying solely on FAC and some state governors that go about borrowing money. It is not doing well for us. We have accused ourselves here that we are not productive. We are only consuming. There are a lot of mineral deposits in states. State like Kogi, for example, there are a lot of mineral deposits in that state. There are farmland in that state. They can harness this stuff, have huge internal revenue, so that they can pay the workers. Most state governors rely on tax. Who do they tax? They tax the small traders, they tax the Okada riders, they tax the Keke Napep people, and they tax the commercial taxes, bus drivers, to make their internal revenue. It goes beyond that. What about the farmlands? Have you built big farms? We celebrated Jimmy Carter at 100. The Jimmy Carter's farm alone can feed more than half of the Americans. That is the person that Obasanjo follows. That is like his role model in agriculture. Obasanjo has a farm. He's doing well. How come state governors cannot have their own farms? I admire Delta State, for example, that brought in the Songhai farms, and River State also telling us that they were bringing in Songhai farms. And I know that Katsina has Songhai farms in Dusama. I don't know how vibrant it's going right now. So if state governors have farms like that can give them, feed their people and generate revenue, I don't think we need to worry about 72,000 naira, 500 or 75,000 or 70,000 naira minimum wage.
Okay, we'll take your mails. Many of them are about